Namaste, welcome to the Skadi yoga class. So let's start right away with sitting and making intention for the day, to giving respect and gratitude to the place where you are, the time where we're living in, yourself. Don't forget that. Stay respectful and have gratitude for yourself. But then also everything what's around you. Treat everybody, everything how you want to be treated. And as last, respect and gratitude for the wisdom and knowledge. And from there, just open your eyes, bringing the soles of the feet together. So make sure you're comfortable, nice and warm. Maybe some softness under your ankles or knees. And then start with the chin down and really pay attention to roll one by one vertebra down. You want to pay attention to the lower spine. So this time go all the way that you start to feel opening by the lower spine area. Now maybe it's working for you to go deeper down, all the way more into the hips, or even maybe bringing the hips a little bit more closer in. Then you feel maybe a little bit more working and stretch in the lower spine. Hands, arms, you place them where you like. And then just collapse, just surrounding the spine. So don't forget the neck, relaxing the neck, relaxing the head. Everything is going down. To the lower spine, hips, we pay attention today. And if we have to look to that area deeper to the energy body, that's kidney. The lower spine area is from the kidney. The hips are, of course, the gallbladder on the outside, the inside, the liver, but also kidney and spleen. And on the front, stomach and spleen. And on the back, more the urinary bladder. It's actually all important meridians running through the legs. We stimulate with opening the hips. But now in this posture, just pay attention for the lower spine. Let the spine be open on the back. Just surrender. So today it's also a really big challenge to work with maybe irritation, because outside the neighbor's house they gonna renovate, so the workers are building stuff around the house, so we hear a lot of sound. So I hope that it's less on the computer. But now also the liver and gallbladder are really challenged, because they are, when they are out of balance, then these emotions of irritation and restlessness, anger, are sometimes triggered when you are deep in a deep stretch in the fascia, so that temporarily this water crystal line is blocked, so that chi can flow less. So it's a double challenge now today. Work with it to not bring your awareness there. Just let it be. Like last week. Just let it be what is. And just traveling back to the breath, traveling back to your body, traveling back to your core being. And respect the time, so the timer went. So slowly, slowly coming up. Maybe you want to lean backwards. Move maybe a little bit. Or crossing the legs, or bring both legs to one side. And then rock over and come lying down on your belly. You go to sphinx posture. Legs just on hip distance. And bring your elbows under your shoulders. If your shoulders are maybe sensitive or weak, or you have an injury, then bring a cushion under your chest, like a couple of cushions, so your chest is leaning on it, so then there is less weight on your shoulders. The head can rest down. And then, of course, target area is the compression in the lower spine. So see if you can go to there. So when I'm here, I don't feel any compression in my lower spine. So I need to go a little bit higher. Even walking my hands a little bit in and turning your fingers out, it's giving more stability in your arms and your elbows so that your arm muscles have to work less. So that's why we call it seal. It looks a little bit like the arms, like a seal. And how closer you go with your hands, how lower you go into the lower spine. So if you want to work more on the mid spine or beginning of the lower spine, then have your hands more forwards. I want to work really in the beginning because there I broke my vertebra like 1.5 years ago. So that area is still a little bit stiff. So probably a lot of scar tissue and stuff like that. So that's why I go to that place. And the compression is really softening the tissue, the scar tissue. Like lengthening, stretching, and compression. It has influence on the fascia. And lengthening, compression, or plus and minus, yin and yang. And the head, that's up to you again. Closing your eyes, traveling in. Traveling in now to the lower spine, the kidney area. And if we look to the energy body, there we're working again with the quality, though, that's strength, endurance, confidence. If you have to go to 2 words, it's trust and fear. So temporary, maybe some fears coming up, maybe the compression, you have doubts. Is it okay? But then just traveling back to the physical body and feel. If it's a sharp shooting pain, then you have to go a little bit lower down. Just the compression, maybe even feeling a little opening on the front body, by your hip flexors. I feel a little opening there. And that's good. And then breathe. Connecting with trust instead of fear. Connecting with trust to reconnect what is here. The breath, the floor, the ground, maybe the props you have around. So being in the moment. Connecting with trust. And there the timer goes. So slowly you're coming down. Take your time. Maybe you have to wiggle your hips a little bit, or bringing your legs together and come to a child's pose really softly. And then the next posture is melting heart. So bring your knees on hip distance. Your knees and hips are one line, like a vertical line upwards. And now walk your hands forward and then melting the heart. So maybe it's nice to have cushions or a bolster to put under so you go with the chest on, but that the chin is falling over it. Maybe you can go all the way down and putting your chin down like me. But sometimes you are in between and then you have to put your head to one side or the forehead down on the mat. So melting heart. You can also do a variation with the arms, like bringing the hands in prayer position. And when the compression on the shoulder tops is very sharp, then bring the weight more backwards. So I like to have a little bit more blanket because this mat from my chin is a little bit sharp. Yeah, this is nicer. So now relaxing in the lower spine. When the lower spine is hollowing, that's fine, but make sure the muscles are soft. So hanging in the lower spine is totally okay. Let the gravity pulling you down. And then just come back to the breath. Just following the breath and using the breath now to create more space in the chest area, in the upper spine area. So you're breathing in deeply to your chest. You hold your breath and then exhale completely, sinking down. So do that with 6 counts. So you breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then hold your breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just a little pause, and then you inhale again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a little pause, and then go on your own. And then just relax in your breath. Now let the breath just come to you, just relaxing in it. And there the timer goes. So bring yourself a little bit up. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Maybe you like to move a little bit like cat and cow. And then the next posture is focus on the hips and especially on the liver meridian. So what you do, it's almost the same position, but now let your knees gliding out and coming down. Use maybe a lot of props for under, and think about a frog, the buttocks of the frogs. We call that kicker villages. So that's what we want. So legs are out, knees and hips are on the same line, and the knees and ankles are almost the same line. How you have your arms, that's up to you. So how lower you are, how less weight there is on your hips. How higher you are, how more weight is there on the hips. So this is more heavier than just lying down. And when you have like props, maybe a bolster, you can bring it all the way under. So then it's maybe the nicest. And then you just relaxing. Just give your hips, the inner legs, time to melt down. So with that accident what I had, I broke one of the vertebra, but I also broke my hip, and I had the operation for it. So this area is also very, very stiff, a lot of scar tissue. So when I'm in this posture, it costs like really 5 minutes to really sink into it. I cannot go like before the accident, and then I was to my maximum, but now it costs much more time. My body holds a lot of things there still, probably maybe still the trauma that happens, the fear, so a little bit protecting mood like muscle defense. But also with a lot of fear, this muscle's getting tighter and tighter and more tensed up. So again, also in this posture, just trusting, just connect with trust. And just connecting what is the breath, feeling the yoga mat, feeling maybe you have also a blanket like me under it. Just feel your clothes you wear. And then come more in this more relaxing state of mind. And then you can step back from the here and now, and you can being the observer. You're still in here, but now you go watching. You go watching what's happening inside, but staying in the moment. You are here, and you see all the feelings, emotions, thoughts who are arriving. You look to and let them be. Let them pass by like a drop of rain falling from the sky. It comes down on the earth and then slowly, slowly start to go into the ground, into the earth. So let everything what's come, just flow it down and let it fade away. And there the timer goes. So first stretch one leg. Like I do my right leg. I stretch my right. And then I go into a twist. So my right leg is straight. Now the right arm, I bring it to the left. And then I turn into my side and bring my left arm over to the left. So I'm in a twist now. If you don't understand how to come in, how I did, just come lying down on your back and come to a normal twist, how you do it yourself. And using maybe props for under your knees, for into the spine, maybe something for the shoulder. The head is turning over to the left. And then you just melting down again. So this is really to release and melting down your vertebrae, and releasing all tension around your vertebrae. Really relaxing in the spine, really relaxing in the lower spine. And relaxing in the breath. No effort. Let the breath come to you. And then slowly, slowly turn back to your spine. Just feel. And then the other side. So now my left leg is straight. I bend my right and turning over to my left and stretching my right arm wide open, looking off my shoulder. And then again, deeply in the spine, opening your chest. And that's important to give space for heart and lungs. And also working on the meridians of heart and lungs. But pay attention on the spine, turning also your head over to your right. So you're finishing the twist in the whole spine. Just relax. Relaxing in your breath. Being the observer. And then slowly turn back on your spine. Maybe take a blanket to put over you. And then you just observe the sensations in the body, feeling the space you create. Just feel the energy flowing like a light being. Every cell is glowing, shining. Let the body refined, finding the way of nature. And come to this homeostasis in your whole being. And let the yin and yang come in balance. Heaven and earth, when they meet each other and they meng, life force is born. So we need them both, yin and yang, to have a strong life force. When we do too much yin, the balance, the homeostasis is not there, so life force is less. If you do too much yang, we're also getting out of balance. The cells are not in homeostasis. So we need to find the balance in life. The balance in between yin and yang, in between heaven and earth. The balance in you. So now let the energy find a way. Not interfering, not judging, and not going to stories. Just being. And then you can stay a little bit longer. Just close your device, or you waking up like me. And then turning to a side. Bringing the hands together in front of you. First, bring them to the forehead, like a witness for a peaceful mind, for this wisdom mind. Then bring the hands in front of the heart, like a witness for an open, brave heart, full compassion. Then bring them to the belly, the witness to grounding into your authentic self. And that's your power. That's the homeostasis. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me and have a beautiful day. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.